Hey readers, it's Miss McCord from Glenwood Heights, and I'm so glad that you joined us today. Okay, we are going to be doing some segmenting today, which is pulling apart words and listening to all the sounds that we hear in them. Okay, so you're going to need some things to do this video with me. You're going to need a pencil and a piece of paper. So pause this video right now if you need to go get those. Okay, we ready? All right, perfect. Now I'm going to pretend that this is a pencil. It's really a marker, but I have to use a marker so we can write on my board, okay? You're going to use a pencil. So what I want you to do is just put that down for a minute and just look up here. We're going to go over our sounds, okay? Our letter sounds. It's really important for us to know them really, really fast. So as soon as we see it, we know the sound that it makes and we're ready to try and sound out a word, okay? So we're going to go through all of the letters, remembering that if it's yellow, it's a vowel, and vowels have two sounds. There are also two consonants that make two different sounds too, and I'll give you a clue as to those, okay? Here we go. P, W, Z, R, M, N, I and I. There's our first vowel. A and E. F, T, H, D, L, V, A and U. This is one of our consonants that have two, G and J. B, A and O. K, J, Qu, A and A. S. This is our other consonant that has two sounds, K and S. Last letter, Y. Great work. Okay, now I want you to pick up your pencil, put it in the hand that you normally write with, okay? And I want you to take your other hand and make me a fist, okay? What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be pulling down words with our fist here. We're gonna pull it up in the air, we're gonna pull the word down, and we're gonna listen to all the sounds that we hear in the word, okay? Let's do a couple practice ones before we write them down, okay? So my hand is ready to write, although we're not gonna write just yet. My other hand is ready to pull down and listen to the sounds, okay? The first word that we wanna hear is bash. Ready? Bash. B, a, sh. How many sounds did you hear in that word? 3. Now I heard a really special sound in that one. Did you hear a special sound? Let's listen again. Bash. B, a, sh. Is there a letter that says sh? No. There's a digraph or an H brother that says sh. So it's 2 letters. I have right here my consonant cluster chart, and it has all my consonant clusters. And then at the bottom, it has my digraphs like CH, which says ch, and SH, which says sh, and WH, which says whale, and TH, which says thumb. Those at bottom row are called digraphs, or sometimes we call them our H friends or H brothers, okay? All the rest of these are our consonant clusters, and every word that we write today is going to have one of those in them, okay? Here we go. Next word. Ready? My hand is ready. Both hands are ready. We're not writing this one just yet. The word is chum. Pull it down. Chum. Ch. How many sounds? 3. Next word. Ready? Lend. Pull it down. Lend. L, and. Lend. 4 sounds in that one. Okay? Are you ready to start writing some down? Good. Get your pencil ready. My marker is ready to go. My hand is ready to go. Okay, we're going to pull down the word and write it. The first word we're going to write is the word trap. Say it. Trap. Good. Let's pull it down. Trap. All the sounds. T, app. Trap. Okay, now let's think just the first sound. Ready? Trap. T. Ooh, first sound. Write it down. There we go. Next sound. Ready? Trap. T. Ooh, what's that letter? Write it down. Next sound. Trap. T. Ah. Write down the sound that says, or the letter that says ah. Last sound. Trap. T. Ah. P. Write down the sound that's the letter that says P. Now we need to check it. So we're going to do all the sounds and then we're going to blend it. T, app, trap, trap. Is that the word we were trying to spell? Yes, it is. Now I want you to take your pencil and I want you to circle the consonant cluster that you see. I see our consonant cluster right here at the beginning. Trap. Just like on our chart, truck. Truck and trap. I heard and I see our consonant cluster. Okay, you ready for our next one? You don't have to erase. You can just leave yours ready to go. Okay, next word is chop. You ready? Chop. Pull it down. Chop. Ch. Op. Chop. Okay, let's listen to just the first sound. Ready? Chop. What's the first sound? Ch. What says ch? Write down what says ch. Did you remember it was one of our H brothers? Good for you. CH says ch. Let's listen to our next sound. Chop. Ch. Ah. What says ah? Write it down. Okay, last sound. Chop. Ch. Ah. P. P. There's our word. Let's check it. CH says ch. Op. Chop. Is that our word? Good. Circle your digraph or your consonant cluster. Here it is. Right there at the beginning again. And here it is down here, just like chair. Chair and chop. Okay. We have 2 more words to do. You guys are doing awesome. Okay, our next word is the word twig. Ready? Let's pull it down and say it. Twig. T-w-ig. How many sounds did you hear in that one? 4. Okay, let's pull it down and listen just the first sound. Twig. T. First sound. Ready for the next sound? Twig. T. W. Write down the letter that says W. Next letter. Twig. T. W. I. Write down the letter that says I. Okay, ready? Twig. T. W. I. G. Write down the letter that says G. There's the way that all the sounds, and let's check it. T-w-ig. Twig. Is that our word? Yes. Circle the consonant cluster that you see in this word. I see T-W, just like 20. Twig. 20. Okay. All right. We have 1 more. All right. The word is rush. Pull it down. Rush. Now let's listen to all the sounds. Sh. How many sounds did you hear? 3. Let's do it again and listen to just the first sound. rush. Write down the letter that makes that sound. Next sound, rush. What letter says Write it down. Next one, rush. Shh. What says shh? Did you write down SH? That's a digraph, one of our H brothers. Good for you. SH says shh. I see it over here on my chart. SH for shovel. So let's check it. Shh. Rush. Is that our word? Sure is. Circle our digraph here. What was interesting about this word is I noticed that my digraph is at the end of the word. On all of the other words that we did today, they were at the beginning. Our consonant cluster or our digraph were at the beginning of the word. But I want you to notice that digraphs can be at the end of word, and a couple of these consonant clusters can be at the end of a word too. Okay, so I want you to be looking for consonant clusters today. As you're reading books, you can also practice pulling down words and writing them. You can just look around the room that you're in right now. Find an object, pull it down, and see if you can figure out all the letters. Like I see a lamp in my room. I can pull down the word lamp and try and figure out all the letters and write it down. See if you can find any consonant clusters in those words, okay? As you're reading, see if you can find any words with consonant clusters, okay? Good readers are always looking and making connections to things, okay? So you guys are awesome. Thank you for being here today. Keep up the reading and the good work. Bye, friends.